So when I was in my 20s, about the age like a lot of you here tonight, I was this eager beaver screenwriter. I had a job as an assistant at Walt Disney Studios. And woo, Walt Disney, Pixar, yeah. Just finished my first screenplay, just finished my first short film, and I'm like all excited, ready to go. I want to be a filmmaker. I was writing with a writing partner, and one day we went to an after-Oscar party. And as we were leaving, I see this guy walking to his limo, and who is it but Robert De Niro? So I go, Bobby! And he turns, and his eyes kind of narrow, and he looks at me, and with this classic Don Corleone voice, he goes, yeah. I didn't know what that meant, but I was like, you only get one chance in Hollywood. I run up to him, and I say, I'm a new screenwriter. My name is Camille Tucker, and I want to submit a script to you, and will you read it, please? You guys have heard of speaking in tongues, right? This is the closest thing to it. I'm sure he didn't know what I was saying either. But all I needed was a yes, because, you know, in Hollywood, all you need is one yes. So he goes, in that same classic Don Corleone voice, yeah, have your agent submit it to my office. And I was like, whoa, Robert De Niro, oh my gosh. So my writing partner and I go back, have our agent submit our screenplay and our short film, and about 3 weeks later, we're in our office, we're writing, and all of a sudden, we get this call. We answer the phone, and you can almost guess the voice on the other line says, yeah, this is Robert De Niro, and I loved your movie. Now, wait a minute, guys. Okay, this was one of those moments. You know, like the moment. I mean, I'm sitting there going, Robert De Niro, the guy who played Don Corleone in The Godfather 2, the one who played Tavis Bickle in Taxi Driver. Oh, you guys are a little young for this, but you looking at me? Remember that line? You looking at me? And he also played Jake LaMotta in Raging Bull. Any of you guys know Raging Bull? Okay, maybe you do know the role he played in Meet the Parents, the crazy oh, see, I know my audience. So yeah, the crazy CIA dad in Meet the Parents, and he liked our movie. Oh my gosh, I was just like, what do we do next? But flash forward a year later, my partner and I sold our first screenplay to Sony Studios with Robert De Niro as the producer. I mean, it was just like overnight. It was like a Cinderella story. I mean, we were flying on Lear jets all of a sudden. We were going to A-list Hollywood parties, red carpet premieres, like, you know, walking the red carpet. That was fun. And all of a sudden, my life had changed overnight. I mean, I was like in screenwriter's heaven. The only problem was, like, I really was not ready for all that success. And truth be told, I was kind of becoming a little diva. I was developing this insatiable hunger for where's the next party? When's the next red carpet premiere? Wanting to get the next deal, wanting to be liked in the business, wanting to be applauded, wanting to be patted on the back. Well, I was really kind of lost at that point, lost in Hollywood. So flash forward 7 years later, and I had sold 6 screenplays to major studios: Universal, Fox, Sony, New Line. But here's the kicker. None of them made it to the theaters. They all got stalled at the studios. So here I was in my early 30s, and I was like a washout, right? I couldn't get a call returned. No more red carpet premieres, no more A-list Hollywood parties. I mean, I said to myself, if I have one more relative who comes up to me and says, where can I find your film in Blockbuster? Well, you guys, okay, Redbox, you know, Redbox, for you guys. Where can I find your film in Redbox? I thought I was going to slip my wrist. I'm like, it's not in Redbox. And truth be told, I was so depressed. I had such a career crisis that this colored girl seriously did consider suicide when the rainbow wasn't enough. But I had no idea then that the collision that I had with the Don Corleone, had everything to do with the collision between my faith and my identity. You see, God was setting me up big time back at that time. I wasn't a Christian. I didn't know God. Hollywood was my God. But God made me collide with the thing that I wanted the most, which was to be a screenwriter, in order for me to become the person that I needed most to be. The person that I am today, a committed Christian, a screenwriter who is rebuilding my writing career, realizing that I didn't necessarily have to be called out of the entertainment industry, because at one point I wanted to completely walk away. But God's given me a vision, no, be salt and light in the entertainment industry. And a teacher who's passionately teaching my students all the secrets I learned while being a writer in Hollywood. Yep, I had no idea then that the collision I had with the Don had everything to do with the collision between my faith and my identity. It was like a rebirth. And it's why I am who I am today. Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed this message. Biola University offers a variety of biblically centered degree programs, ranging from business to ministry to the arts and sciences. Learn more at biola.edu.